Welcome to Season 3, Episode 15, I believe, of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Let's get into it. What's on fire? This seems like a different start than usual. Oh.
It's Charlie, right?
Charles.
I can't have you sleeping back here anymore. It's not good for business. We're about to open.
Who's even back there that knows?
There's a shelter over on 9th. Grab yourself some breakfast on the way.
No, I don't want any trouble.
You seem like a nice guy.
Yep. I figured it'd be something as, like, with touch.
Save me, please.
I'm sorry.
We're running out of time, Daisy. This is where I die.
What? Who's talking to Daisy through these two random guys?
There's someone coming here to kill me. Hydra, I need Daisy Johnson.
S.H.I.E.L.D. monitors emergency dispatch.
Who was the caller?
Edwin Abbott.
You don't know him? Never seen him, never heard of him.
Well, this is an interesting start.
Hydra, can't be good. May even be a trap.
Ooh, Lincoln's looking good.
Knock on bed rest, we could use the extra muscle.
Well, he's the only one with extra muscles, but I'll come anyway.
Well, you have your hand. I feel like that counts as extra muscles. Oh, I just saw Blair Underwood's name, so apparently he's going to be in this episode. I try to avoid that usually, but every so often.
I'm not crazy. This is happening. There she is.
So he even recognized her.
How did you know my name?
So he's still Edwin.
Because I heard you say it just now.
He's still alive.
I saw this. The crazy homeless guy who lives in the alley. He must have put a curse on me.
He saw the future?
I'm gonna go check that out.
So what's up with the "this is where I die"?
We will protect you, but how did you know that it was Hydra?
So does somebody kill him right now?
That's what she'll yell when they come out of the sky.
There they are. That's what she'll yell. Okay, when they come out of the sky. Wow, all right. So then why would you stay in that place? Why wouldn't you leave if you saw this moment? Come on, Lincoln, don't freeze up. I mean, you have a handgun against that thing, so it's not like you can do much, but...
Save me, please.
Don't worry, I'll get you out of this. Just lay low for a second.
I feel like he's still gonna die.
This is where I die.
There we go.
No! The man's inhuman. The homeless man's inhuman. They're after him.
Yeah. Oh shit, what's she gonna see? Who was that crying? They're holding hands! Oh no, Lincoln, oh no.
I was hoping you could help.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's Bird. I mean, I didn't really see anything
You all right?
Daisy, talk to me.
too awful in there,
What's wrong?
except for Lincoln. But even he was still alive. Unless this guy dies and that's what she's trying to stop.
It hasn't happened yet.
Oh, that is not the look for you, Ward.
He is risen. What an improvement.
Yeah, he definitely does look better. I just don't like this outfit.
The thank you is overdue for bringing me back.
I didn't exactly move heaven and earth.
I mean,
Did move a lot of earth.
yeah,
I'd like to know why.
me as well.
Meaning to what end?
My ancestors were taught to believe that if we managed to return you, we would be rewarded.
In what way? You already have money and power.
We are supposed to take over the world.
And what does it look like to you? You have $9.2 billion.
Right.
That's not enough. What can I give you?
Look, I've dedicated my lives to a higher power.
And that's the word.
Power.
Power.
He already has that, though.
And that's what you seek. Not wealth, true power. How does that sound?
The amount of power that comes with $9.2 billion is more than enough for any one person.
Time to go above ground. Finally show you what true power really feels like.
You're sure it was the future?
Well, he shouldn't be bitter about that because he got a body and he got out, so.
And Coulson shoots you.
Oh. I did not get that from that. I guess that
Is this
makes
even possible?
sense if we were seeing it from...
Fourth dimensional
That guy
perspective.
Edward
We had a
predicted
similar
everything that
experience with
happened.
Raina.
That's a dumb question.
From her perspective, so Coulson coming straight out, shooting straight out was him shooting her. Got it.
If you saw the future, then that's the future.
I don't want to believe that. It was awful. I felt so helpless. I have to save him.
Oh, maybe Coulson shoots him? I missed something here, I think.
If Daisy can remember details about the location and we get there in time,
Guys,
we
there is no time.
It's mathematics. He's talking about space-time.
How can I explain this? Right, we're 3D, yeah?
Oh, this is going to hurt my brain.
Imagine we lived in a
Do
two-dimensional,
well when we talk about time.
just like a piece of paper. We wouldn't be able to conceive of 3D. Time passing, the point on the line, traveling through space and time.
Okay.
It's the cube, the line is fixed.
Yeah, it's just sitting there. It just is. And nothing you can do will change that.
You're hurting my brain.
look,
Thank you, May.
right, or if I even understand what he's saying really, but Hydra has this guy.
If that's the case, then why would you want to live? That means everything is like predetermined and you have no choice, no free will of anyway. Like it already is what it is.
Is not let Daisy out of the base. The one thing we know for certain is that Daisy was at the center of these visions.
Yeah.
Look, I get the logic, but I can handle this myself.
Daisy, yeah.
I was meant to save him.
If you want to try to stop this man from dying, then this is how we're doing it.
Yeah, you need to change the events. Okay, so Coulson shoots the guy. I think that's what they said. I misunderstood.
Remember every detail you can about where this happens. I won't pick up a gun until this is finished. Are we clear? Gotta admit, this time stuff's always been a little over my head.
Same.
Like in Terminator, if John Connor's alive and able to send his friend back in time,
I never saw the original Terminator.
you're off the team.
Even I've seen the original Terminator.
We only knew to try and save the guy because he heard Daisy's name when we went and tried to save the guy. That's what makes me think it happened for a reason. And our powers were designed not to be random, but to fill a need, a gap that's missing. So Raina,
Everything she said came true.
Yeah.
Daisy was able to stop Giant. Daisy will be able to help this guy, Charles, whoever he is.
But it didn't in
Your
that
face
moment
was covered in blood.
with that guy. Yeah, exactly.
That's him. Charles Hinton.
Oh, that's him?
I wouldn't worry about me, sir. You should worry about yourself.
Because Daisy saw me shoot her.
Yeah, okay, I was right. I heard that right.
Because I'd kill you if you did.
Okay, all right. I heard that right.
You could help.
They weren't talking about that, which seems like the biggest part of all this. So I thought I misunderstood.
Nearby, it's a rooftop, 20 stories at least. The light was weird. Maybe a flashing billboard behind me. They're probably taking him there now.
Where's... Okay, there's the billboard thing.
I feel like it happens
They're on the
tonight.
roof, yeah. Which that it did kind of look like.
What are you doing?
Giving the details.
I've retasked the S.H.I.E.L.D. servers to search for keywords we're feeding in.
Not all the servers.
Yeah, all of them. I'm sure as hell gonna do everything I can from here.
Not all of them.
What? What was the freak out about that?
She and I have built a similar algorithm to find Dr. Garner.
Okay, I was gonna say, I think, no, she's looking for Lash, but...
We're both understandably desperate to find him.
No worries, I'll leave those servers alone.
Okay. See, mate, just explain that instead of lashing out at people.
Do you think we can do it? Change the future?
Every move we make changes the future. The real feat would be changing the past.
Was that the woman who was crying? Oh, I bet is it Charles' wife?
It's you.
You touched him, didn't you?
So she knows.
He was a teacher, well-liked, but he walked out on her and their 18-month-old daughter in July.
Drove him crazy. When did it start?
Charles ran out to the yard, and I hear him howl like he hurt himself, and found him on the ground covered with some kind of crust. I took his hand, and we saw flashes, ending with a horrific car crash.
He sees it too?
That was what I was wondering. I didn't realize that.
We saw my mother in a hospital bed, code blue. We thought we were going crazy. But it would happen anytime Charles touched anyone. He and that person would both see someone's death.
So it's always a death.
Then it got so much worse a few days later when
The visions started coming true. Did he ever try to stop them from happening?
Of course. That's what sent him over the edge, I guess. He couldn't make a difference. Not one.
Great. That bodes well for us.
Could you tell us about the bird?
Bird?
Bird, I think it was a
Interesting
robin.
that's a detail to...
He did?
Oh, is there a kid named Robin or her name Robin? Something?
That's our daughter's name.
Yeah.
Robin. He left because he would never be able to hold his little girl again.
There we go.
At least not without her crying and screaming and seeing death.
Yeah, that's awful.
I seize the opportunity. This state-of-the-art prosthetic contains some hardware manufactured by you here at Transient. Your company's been working on it.
I've seen him and stuff before. Hell, maybe this.
I'd like to buy it.
Buy one of our leading patents.
No.
The whole company? Yeah.
Can you repeat yourself? I thought I just heard you
I'd
say...
like you to sign your company over to me.
I'm really not into people wasting my time.
Buddy, you don't seem to understand you don't have a choice here.
This would be in your best interest.
Who the hell is this?
This man has my full authority to negotiate.
Not really a man, but okay.
There is not a chance in hell that I'm going to sell you a single share.
Okay, are we going to get to see what he can really do now? Oh no, they're just going to use Charles. They're going to show him his own death. Wow, that is the way to use this guy. Definitely a good intimidation tactic. Okay. So that's what he can easily do. Awesome.
God! Okay, I'll give you what you want.
Can you imagine everyone in that room? This guy just touched him on the hand and all of a sudden, like, whatever you want.
There, okay? Leave! Leave us alone, okay?
I don't think so.
I said I would show you what will happen.
Oh. Why did that just make me want ribs really bad? What is wrong with me? Nice barbecue ribs sound really good right now.
This is what we went to all this trouble for.
Oh, they left him alive?
What do you want with this?
I want you to put it on. The one thing you crave and have never felt is true power. The kind that I, Gira, even Charles there possesses.
I don't actually know his name. He just said it, but I didn't catch it.
Put that on, and you will.
I just know him as Wofat from Hawaii Five-0. He'll always be that to me.
You still think you should be going?
I know I can do it.
And you think I can't?
I have an advantage. Foresight. I know what's coming.
Then get off your ass and show me.
See, and that's the tough love May that I like. I don't mind May being tough. I just need her to not be a dick.
How to get through it a few seconds faster.
Okay.
Good job, May.
And we'll need chairs on wheels. 2 of them and 2 more bodies.
Make sure they have a security team watching the house. And buy the little girl something nice.
Oh, Fitz, you're supposed to... what's your name again, man?
Doug.
Doug, you're supposed to come in on the heels of...
I'm playing freak out and go for the alarm guy.
Good luck with that.
It's like a theater production. This is wild to be able to rehearse for a fight.
Bang! Bang!
Simmons!
Oh, sweetie. Yeah.
Fall down. Sorry.
Yep. I like that May even was like, she just couldn't hurt Simmons in any way, so she wouldn't even like touch her hardly.
It's terrible. Fitz! You come right after Doug.
Okay, I come in right on the heels of Doug.
And it's gotta be faster. Come on, reset.
I mean, to be fair, you can break that thing easily with just your regular hands. Just smash it on the table. Okay, that on the other hand, not so easy.
It does feel good.
But crushing objects with your hand isn't the sensation I was talking about. If you want to feel true power,
Kill someone? Take a
push
life?
him.
Please, God, no, no.
What will that achieve?
No, 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 no! I'll give you anything. I did. I'm too young to die. God, order!
I know you've had people killed, but to drain a man's life,
Yeah, I was gonna say, killing them yourself is different.
feel the life go out inside.
I mean, I assume. I don't actually know.
As Mr. Coulson did with me. That look in his eyes.
Not with you. You're not Ward anymore. You're something living inside Ward.
Well, you don't fear anything, do you?
Is he really just gonna like crush his head? That's a way to do it.
Reset.
I think I would have just like crushed his throat. But you do you.
I refuse to believe anything is completely inevitable.
We'll see.
Bang!
These poor guys. Oh, Simmons, be careful. There we go.
That's pretty damn good.
We found the building.
All right. It's go time. Let's go save Charles. And not kill Daisy. Or Lincoln.
I know of it, but what would Malik want?
I use their nerve wiring interface in your hand so it's cutting edge to sense.
And if you see Charles, do not go up to the roof, even if you...
Yeah.
Intruder.
And it's gonna be Lash. They got him! They did get him. Oh, fuck. And May's not gonna go now.
You just walked in, sir.
He just... What?
Why?
Lash is taking over. I'm about to turn for the last time, May. I came to say goodbye.
Shit. Well, Daisy, why the fuck didn't you see this?
Well, at least this day can't get any weirder. May can't go.
What? Yes, I can.
You heard him.
Yeah, you need to say goodbye.
I have no loyalty to him. The man that I cared about wouldn't do those things.
He wasn't himself. If you don't go be with him right now, you're going to regret that for the rest of your life.
She would.
Sir, I'm the best choice to handle this, and since Bobby's gone, I'm the only one left who can.
Bobby didn't have to be gone.
This theory that all this will play out just as you envisioned?
Everyone else stays back to make sure we're still altering the end. No one leaves HQ. I am meant to save this man. Let me go.
I say, if Colton's not there to shoot her.
We don't know what happens after that last instant. It might not be pretty.
I know.
Watch your back. For God's sake, Sky. Come home.
It's Daisy, sir.
Daisy. Right. Daisy. Just come home safe.
Oh, wow. I didn't even... Has he called her Sky any other time? I was so focused on the fact that they keep using these like moving camera shots that I'm completely missing he called her Sky.
So what's in the IV?
Something Simmons been working on, a potential vaccine. May not even work, but since you're still transitioning...
So it's a Hail Mary.
It's a long shot, yeah.
I know I can't fix any of it. I've been thinking it through. I wanted to tell you that I know becoming inhuman changed me.
And you needed a PhD to figure that out.
When I said before that I'm the same man you married...
That's not true.
Right.
You weren't a killer.
I know that now. A little of him is in me all the time. That was him talking.
And there's some of you in him.
That allowed you to talk me down, yes. I'm afraid I'll be gone forever.
If you could change the past, would you?
Yes. But I want this monster in S.H.I.E.L.D's hands. I still feel that I was doing it all for an important reason.
That's the monster talking again.
Maybe you might need him.
Can you find the security office?
Wait.
Even he thinks he's serving some higher purpose.
Maybe it's true then. Maybe Daisy and Charles were brought together for a reason.
Could be you all are crazy and this is pointless and nothing we see here will make any sense.
They know!
Was that Ward?
I think that's something else.
Oh, yes, Fitz. Good. I was hoping they would piece it together.
What is she walking into?
Oh my God, I'm so glad they finally know.
Would I change things if I could? You weren't asking about becoming inhuman.
I was talking about us. Every terrible thing that has happened to you Could have been avoided if you'd never met me.
I wouldn't change a thing.
I would.
These are the May moments I like.
Whether this vaccine works or not right now, with you here, is exactly where I'm supposed to be.
I was wondering if she'd be able to go under the table or if there's going to be like a chair in the way or something, but she's good. I guess she would have seen that. That guy definitely had like a pad strapped to his back for when he fell. Maybe they're supposed to be like bulletproof vests or something. Damn it. I started tearing up because of May.
One way mirror.
Guess it's a good thing I was here. Monitoring the security feed. Your chances of not going up to the roof just evaporated. Hydra's already taking Charles there now.
Okay.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
So he wasn't actually shooting Daisy.
Find Grant Ward.
He was shooting her
Yeah,
reflection.
they got weirder.
It did. You jinxed yourself.
Mr. Malik has taken the company's helicopter, but I'd rather sneak you out another way if S.H.I.E.L.D. is present. Should I give the order to kill any S.H.I.E.L.D. agents?
Only if they're human.
Interesting. Because they want the Inhumans or because Ward's still in there in some way and he wants something to do with Daisy?
That cloud in the sky. Maybe Daisy didn't see the future.
Maybe it wasn't snow.
Ward was here. We'll take the elevator, work down. Let's go.
Now we wait and see, I guess.
I'm sorry to drag you away. Look like you guys are prepping for a mission.
Daisy's so confident in her ability as an Inhuman, she believes she can change the future.
That's funny. We're trying to do the same.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, that's how that happens. As long as it doesn't have a head injury. Which, how would you not after that? But
Power is intoxicating, isn't it? You never really feel it until you take someone else's away from them.
Coulson, come in.
It's gonna be Ash, right?
I just had an awful thought. What if the death Daisy saw was her own?
Lincoln, where are you?
I have eyes on Ward.
Do not engage. Lincoln, we don't know what we're dealing with here. Pull out.
I don't think he has much choice right now. Okay, so that means someone here is going to die, right? If we don't stop things, I don't think it's going to be Daisy. Maybe it's Andrew's. It's Andrew's death. He just says Slash.
Time to say goodbye.
I don't think it's going to be Lincoln. Nice. I was hoping he could do this. Like, just start touching everybody, which sounds really weird, and get them all distracted. So as much as I hate to say it, if it's Charles' death, that's really kind of... Okay, good. His death would be ideal. What now?
I was sure I could save you, but you were meant to save me.
I finally made a difference.
It's not snow.
I think we're supposed to hold hands now.
Yes, please. But she was kind of smiling at that.
Maybe some things are inevitable.
Yes, they are.
Oh. I made this for my daughter. I had to protect Robin from this.
You did.
See, Daisy, not everybody wants their powers.
So she will always need protection. I was hoping you could help.
Yes, I'll protect her. Always.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Daisy, why did you do that? Why are we in space? Oh, this is what we saw before. the necklace, right? It wasn't there like a cross? Yeah. Which, yeah. Okay, so she finally saw that, whatever the hell that is, which wasn't any more than we have already seen.
So sorry.
I feel like this moving you thing is relevant in some way.
I want you to go there.
Is that where they manufacture the exoskeleton hardware?
That's not the technology we are interested in.
Yes, sir.
I shouldn't have to remind you that you work for me.
No, sir. I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
He don't work for you anymore.
Is he all right?
He sounded a little strange.
Strange how?
Yeah.
He
Strange.
sounded
Scared.
afraid.
Okay, so this was an interesting one. I like that we had like some more emotional beats in this. We had Andrew back, and seemingly now he is just Lash full time, and so that led to some good May moments. Because I've had my issues with May this season. She's reverted back to like season 1 May, where she's not processing things well with everything with Andrew, and she's taking it out on those around her. And I don't like that. And I feel like we got away from that in season 2, but now she's been acting the same. Just like the whole thing with the servers. Like she didn't need to be shitty with Daisy about it. She could have just been like, no, there's a couple servers we need to leave alone. I don't really want to talk about why, but just trust me. Okay, that's it, or Simmons will tell you why. Like, you don't need to be shitty about it. So yeah, I just don't think May, when she's going through something emotional, when she feels guilt about something, like she just doesn't process it well. So yeah. I'm glad that we got Ward's character back, which maybe I have been misunderstanding this thing, because to me this whole time it has just been like this entity, death basically, that just is using Ward's body. It's just like a shell, something for it to like fit into and move around in, not actually like any part of Ward still remained. But then when he was talking about Coulson, he said, killed me or something. I mean, he spoke in what that way? Like the first person? Like it was him that it happened to. So have I been wrong? Like is Ward still in there? And again, if this is a spoiler of some kind, don't tell me. But if I just misunderstood something from the beginning, then definitely clarify, please. Daisy was better in this one because she's been kind of like going to the extreme lately and taking things too far. But this time she didn't want to. She fought at first, but she did finally give in and was like, okay, I will stay behind. Just please let me help in whatever way I can, which was nice. And I like that May, which was a good May moment in this, which there were several good May moments in this, but I like that May went to her and was like, listen, you're not coming, but you obviously know what's going to happen better than anybody else. So tell me, like, help me know what's coming as well. And like they did this whole scenario thing. And so I thought that was a really nice way for May to include Daisy in things. Interesting that they had Coulson call Daisy Sky in this. I wonder what that's about. I feel like that has to mean something because he doesn't really slip up with her. At least he hasn't in a really long time if he did in the beginning. So that was interesting. And then it was nice. It was really nice having that Fitzsimmons moment where they had to hold hands. And she was even kind of like smiling. She's like, well, I guess this is the part where we hold hands now. And then they both were kind of like smiling when it happened. And then her saying, like, I guess some things are just inevitable or whatever. Ah, yes. Yes, you two are inevitable. Please just let it happen already. But no, I mean, I'm okay with like little moments like this. Like they at least gave me something because ever since Fitz got back, we haven't really had much there between them in that way, which is understandable with her finding out what she found out about Will and what Fitz went through and all that. But I still want them together. So yeah, I do feel like this was definitely a step forward. How I was talking in the last one, like I was ready for something to move along with the plot, like with what Malik was doing and that overall plan. I feel like we didn't start that process. We've been in that process, but we took another step in this episode, which was nice. Because now Ward is now a little more in control. They've taken the reins more. I don't know what this thing is. I don't know what to call it because I feel like calling it Ward is not right, but maybe it is. And even the other one, I don't know that character's name. I really need to look it up, but if somebody could just write out his name so I know what they're saying, I would appreciate it. Because it sounds like they're saying Guy, but I feel like maybe that's not right. Anyway, he basically blew off Malik and was like, no, my job is not to be by your side at all times. I'm exactly where I need to be. And that was with, Ward. So I do feel like we've taken another step in that journey. So it was nice to get some movement there. We haven't seen Talbot in a minute. And I kind of thought when he, became head of the ATCU, I thought he'd be a more present figure. Like how what's-her-face was. I'm forgetting her name. The one that got killed. Coulson's chick. I thought he'd be more present like Talbot was, but maybe not. Which, listen, I'm not super complaining because I don't really like Talbot's character, but you're not supposed to. Like, he's obviously not the most likable guy. And we did kind of have a little moment between the two of them, a little bonding moment. So, I kind of wanted like a friendship to happen between the two of them. But we haven't seen him since. So I feel like he's going to have to come back into play. Otherwise, why name that character as like the head of the ATCU for just like that one episode where it happened? Like, I think he's going to come back in. All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap up this one. This gave me a little more of what I've been wanting. It gave me some good May moments. And it gave me some good team moments too. They all work together as a team rather than kind of off doing their own thing. And being like at odds with each other on everything. And so that was nice. It gave me a little bit of all the things that I said in the previous reaction that I was missing. So it was good. All right. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to catch up with those on Patreon who are way further ahead, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below and heading over there. What's further ahead are the full reactions, and they are in watch along style. So you do need to have your own copy of the episode to watch alongside my video for copyright reasons. If what you're most interested in is getting early access to the ad-free YouTube versions, then just make sure that you read the tier descriptions very carefully before signing up. Or if I have YouTube memberships going, that's an option as well. I record these so far in advance that like I never know when the information is going to be relevant. If you want to stay here on YouTube, that's absolutely cool. Just make sure you hit the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss an next reaction when it goes out. And if you would, please leave a like and a comment. That really helps YouTube know that people are enjoying the video, and in turn, they'll show it to more people. So I would really appreciate it. If not, hopefully I'll just see you in the next one.